last year in August 2024, I took part in the TalentInc showcase in Orlando, and I thought I'd just jump on here and give a little bit of my experience with how I found the programme, what to expect if you're doing it. So if you don't know what TalentInc is, it is essentially somewhat of like a small training programme that helps give you like a leg up, I would say, into the industry. By that I mean more so of it gives you opportunity to go and get experience, to go and connect with people and to network. Actually got the folder here, so I'll give a little read of what it says about it. TalentInc was founded... hang on, these are actually my prescription glasses, I need them on to be able to read, bear with me. TalentInc was founded in 2002 to provide instruction, experience and opportunity to talented performers ages 4 and older. TalentInc searches for motivated artists with marketable talent who may be developed, positioned and promoted for professional representation. TalentInc invites selected performers from all over the UK to attend a TalentInc event in America, where they receive instruction, network with and showcase their talent to reputable industry agents and managers. TalentInc performers will develop friendships and enjoy wide-ranging support in a safe, controlled setting. I initially auditioned for TalentInc in... I want to say it was October? No, it was earlier than that. I think it might have been September 2023. Then I ended up doing my training in London. It works out that... So before you actually go to America, you have 2 weekends of workshops. At these workshops, you meet who you're going to be working with. You get some training on how to perform for the camera. I've realised I've still got these on. You get some training on how to perform for the camera. You get to meet your scene partners, and you get all prepped for what you're going to do. So I found the training weekends a really, really beneficial part of this whole process. Obviously, that is a training that you're gaining from it. You're being taught a wide range of categories. So you had the acting for film, acting for commercial. We also got to do some catwalk stuff, some runway stuff, which I'd never done before, which was a new experience for me. And there's also like a talent show kind of aspect. So people that did like singing or dancing or who had other like talented skills to go up and do that as well. Now, when it came to the actual event, everyone had 3 categories which they did at TalentInc Showcase. The ones that I chose were acting for film, the commercial acting, and then I also did photography runway, and what was the other one? Oh yes, and then the other one was the high fashion runway. So when it came to the actual event at TalentInc, it was held in Orlando, in the Renaissance Hotel. Came to it, you would come onto the stage. You performed both your commercial and your film scene at the same time. So you go up with your film scene partner, you'd introduce yourself straight forward to the camera, you do your commercial, and then it went straight into the film scene. When it came to the high fashion and the photography runway, I didn't think I was going to be doing any sorts of catwalks whatsoever. It was really not my sort of thing, but when I got there and I was trying it out, I was like, do you know what, this is really fun. This is something that is pushing me into something I've not done before. It's making me get new experiences, and I am so glad I did it. Going on the stage and going and doing something that was completely new, felt like it definitely helped develop my craft as an actor overall, because it's pushing myself out of my comfort zone and making me believe that I can do other things that I didn't think I'd be able to do before. When it came to the catwalk and stuff like that as well, they showed us exactly how we needed to walk on stage, where we need to position our feet, how long we will stand there for, where we need to look, all this stuff. So when it came down to the actual catwalk itself, like, I felt very prepped for it. Like, they really made us feel confident in what we were going to be doing. So once you've done all the performance aspect of it, it then comes down to the networking. Eventually got taken by in groups to go to this one room where you had all the different agents. You had to go around and basically pitch yourself to everyone, tell them what experience you had, why you liked their company or why you liked their agency. Honestly, again, this was something we were really prepped for. We did a lot of workshops working on how to network ourselves, and how to become presentable and sort of not sell ourselves, but make ourselves sort of stand out. Next day, after you've gone and done all the pitching of yourself and everything, you would receive a letter with the different callbacks that you got for talking to different agencies. And then when you would go back and you go and meet with those agents, and they would let you know if you had an offer, ask you if you've got any questions, or just ask for any further information. So that was sort of essentially then when you find out what agencies had asked for you. As well as agencies, there was also acting schools there as well. These schools also were there to offer scholarships and awards, and to help find future pupils and students as well. So that was also another fun part of it. When it came to the offers that I got for agencies, I had a handful, which was really flattering. I was really, really pleased with what I actually did get. And as well as that, I managed to get a scholarship for the New York Film Academy to go and do one of the short-term courses, which is actually what I'm doing next week. I'm heading off to LA to go and study at the New York Film Academy. I'll be doing the acting for camera which is very exciting. I managed to get a scholarship for this course, which has made it feasible for me, an experience I would not have been able to go and do without doing TalentInc. So yeah, that's what I felt like I have gained so far. Just editing the video and realised that I completely forgot to say that headshots were also included in this process. When we went up for one of the weekends of workshops, we actually had our headshots taken. We got to have a couple of them which were sent to us. They were raw, they weren't edited, but that's because of how they wanted them at the actual showcase. And we also got help with making our CV. So we got a layout of how to lay out our CV, given criteria that we also had learnt from the process TalentInc to put on there. And I also can't believe I forgot to put this much actually in the video. But before we even did all the training, there was a load of online videos and seminars for us to watch. I felt like I learned a lot of random facts about the film industry, which helped me. So yeah, that was also included. I think there was something like 20 hours of tutoring and seminars for that. If you are going to TalentInc this year and have any questions that you'd like me to answer or give you a little insight of what I did, then please go ahead and comment them below. I generally really enjoyed TalentInc. I think it was a great programme. It's not like a miracle finder. You're not going to go on it and suddenly be like, oh wow, now I'm worldwide famous, I did it. You have to use what you gain from it, if that makes sense. It comes down to you, how you use your experience at TalentInc.